No contact, third party situation. What is going on in your third party situation where there's no contact? Are they in contact with the other person? What's going on? Going to split the deck into four elements, 4 seasons, most importantly for angels, offering us a circle of protection so we can give and receive all of these messages with an open heart and open mind. Down this side is you. Down the middle is your person. Down the far side is the third party. For me, the third party is always the person furthest away from you, the person that you're not connected to. Down the middle is a connecting energy. Welcome back to Hope Tarot Daily. My name is Angie. I'm a tarot card reader from England. I live in a little seaside town and I love reading tarot. I've been reading tarot for over 20 years, which is crazy, absolutely crazy. I got my first tarot deck when I was 19. I'm now mid-40s and I love reading tarot for people. So, what's going on in your third party situation? In the recent past, everything is all upside down. I do top tail shuffle. We have the Luna reversed for you in the recent past. So there's a lot of fears, feeling like there's lots of lies, feeling like you can't see what's going on. And it's been putting a lot of doubt into you, lack of confidence into you, a lot of worry and a lot of stress. I mean, I could see why it's a no contact situation at the moment, dealing with that amount of stress. So at that point, your person had the Seven of Cups reversed, which is about confusion. It feels like you were wanting an answer from them and they were saying, well, I don't know, or they weren't answering, or they weren't talking, and there's dreams and desires there, but they don't know what they want, or they're saying that they don't know what they want in the recent past. We've also got the Ace of Wands reversed in the middle of you both at that point, which is all about kind of a bit of a false start. There's all this darkness and there's all this worry and stress, but then there's also this little bit of hope of your person's going to fix it, they're going to come to their senses and things will get better. The attraction is still there between you both, the chemistry that was always there is still there, but there's this little bit of hope. You've been holding on to this hope and it's between the both of you. I think the both of you have been hoping that things will get better, but it feels like you've been in a really dark place and they've just been confusing the heck out of you. So the third party, for me, the third party is the person that you're not connected to. What's important for me is you and your person's connection, whatever it is technically. The third party's had the Emperor reversed. If you're a regular viewer, I have a YouTube channel. It's been over there for about 3 years. If you're a regular, you know when the Emperor reverse comes up, it means for me someone that's quite selfish, someone who lacks self-awareness, someone who puts the blame onto everyone else, doesn't take any accountability for what they do, and they're really childish. Now this could be the third party's energy, or it could be the way that they see your person. They like all the fun, but they don't like the responsibility. It'll be their parents' fault, it'll be the work's fault, it'll be your person's fault, it'll be your fault, it'll be everyone else's fault apart from theirs. In the middle of them both is the Five of Cups reversed, which is learning from the past. They've been here before, the both of them have. They need to do something different, whatever that is. But for whatever reason, the third party's holding on to this. They're holding on to this because they genuinely believe that this isn't their fault. And it doesn't even feel that they think that it's your person's fault. They think it's everyone else. They probably think it's all your fault. Everything's all your fault. It's all everyone's trying to break them up. Everyone's trying to get in the middle of them both. Everyone feels like they're under attack. They're not, because they're in massive denial of seeing things for how they are. At the moment, you've got the Judgment card, which I quite like, which is all about you surrendering to the path that you're meant to be on. It's about you kind of accepting that, okay, well, if it's meant to be, it's going to be. If it's not, then it's not, which is nice because you've gone from this really dark place and you may still be there a bit, but it's not as bad as it was. This Judgment card is pulling you out of the darkness, awakening you, bringing your strength back in again, bringing your sense of purpose in the world back in again, and kind of putting it into the hands of the universe of, if we're meant to be together, we will. If we're not, we won't. And that's a really powerful place to be, because when you remove all of the emotion from it and put it out to the universe to trust the universe, that's a very powerful thing, because then you're allowing the universe to deliver the good things, and you're allowing the universe to guard you from the bad things. Because sometimes we're our own worst enemy, aren't we? We're like, this really hurts, but I'm going to hold on to it. This is not great, but I'm going to hold on to it. The moment we accept, we kind of let go. And once we let go of the idea of someone and they choose to be in our life, that's a really powerful relationship. When we're holding on really, really tight to someone and we're so scared they're going to leave, or we're so scared that this is going to happen, it becomes really toxic, because then we take on all of the problems. When relationships problems are 50-50, it's not just one person, but when we're desperately holding on to someone, we take on all of the burden. We take on all of their flaws. We overlook, like we Tipp-Ex out. If you're old enough to remember Tipp-Ex, let me know in the comments. In the comments, put the most random emoji or something. I want the most weirdest one that you've never used before, so that I know that you've got to this point in the reading. It also really helps to get this into the algorithm. But yeah, it feels like you've been in this state of thinking, putting them on a pedestal, they can do no wrong. And then you were in this phase of, well, everything that's gone wrong is all my fault. It's not. You're now kind of, I don't know if you're quite there yet, but you're getting into the mindset of, I've done everything I possibly can. Now it's up to them to do their bit. And if they don't do their bit, there'll be someone better for me. And that's really powerful. At the moment, they've got the Six of Pentacles reversed, which is to do with the third party. In the middle of you both, there's still something kind of holding you both together with the Chariot. There's still this hope here. The universe is still saying, hey, you two are still connected. There may be no contact at the moment, but there's still things in this world that connect you both. Whether it's just the energy, whether it's physical things or people, situations that do hold you both together in a certain way. The third party at the moment has the Six of Pentacles reversed. They have the Four of Pentacles reversed in the middle of them both. It's a whole mess going on over there. The third party is very scared of losing, but they're not putting in what they should be. Or they're putting it all in and your person's not. Where you were in the phase of being in the darkness and trying to hold it together, they're now in that kind of... I think the third person here is now getting to the point of assessing where the leaks are, because it feels like there's leaks going on all over the place. And what I mean by that is they're trying to hold the relationship together, or someone is, and there's a hole in the boat. There's someone not doing the thing that they should be doing. The Seven of Pentacles reversed is about abandoning. It feels like plans that your person's made that is now abandoning. They're changing. They're changing what they want and where they're going and what they're doing. They're going from a 7 to a 7, so there's no progress. But it feels like they're pushing the third person away. It feels like the universe is kind of holding you both together, but they're not doing anything to hold you both together. It almost feels like what I can see is like someone throwing their hands in the air going, I've had enough of everything. And this feels like your person in the middle of all this going, I've had enough of all of this. What they need to remember is they're the one that got in this mess. They're the one that's got two people. You know, they're the one that should have picked something a bit sooner. So for them to say, oh, well, it's your fault, their fault, you know, it's a lot, isn't it? Moving forward, you've got the Magician reversed, which I quite like seeing in this situation, because it's you saying to the universe, all those times that I manifested this, can I please take it back? Because it's not quite what I thought it was going to be. So there's that. Your person's moving into the world reversed, which is delays, hold-ups, disappointments. In the middle of you both is the King of Cups reversed. I do personal readings. They are available from my website. You just book into my diary. I read Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for private clients. So book in early if you want one this week. Otherwise, you have to wait until next week. So the King of Cups reversed is kind of like distance between you both. It feels like you're slowly going into this disconnect of this. What was really important to you is now losing its importance. It's now you taking a step back and looking at it for what it is. And it's your person's fault. Because they've put you in no contact, the less contact that you have, the more headspace you have, the more confidence you get, and the more you start thinking, do you know what, it's quite nice without the stress. So when they do come back in again, because they will, they're going to have to offer you something really difficult, because you're going to be in this really powerful place of, instead of grabbing hold of them and holding on tight, you're going to step back and look at them and think, do I want this? Do I not want this? Maybe you will want it, maybe you won't want it. But it's going to make them feel quite shocked, because it's not quite the reaction they're hoping for. What they want is for you to hold on to them like they're a life raft. And it feels like you're getting to the point of, their life, my life doesn't determine on whether they're in my life or not. I'm going to be okay anyway. I don't need them as a life raft. I'm going to be fine. I've got this. I'm swimming. I'm building. I'm doing what I need to do. It feels like your person feels that they're very important. And that would be because of, in the past, they've put themselves at this, I'm important and you need me. And you've gone, yeah, I do need you. Otherwise, I'm going to be nothing. And so once you're in this mindset of, do you know what? I am someone. I'm a whole person. I don't need you to make me whole. It would be nice to have someone nice around. It would be nice to share my life with. But my life doesn't depend on this person. If this is your reading, let me know. We've got the King of Pentacles moving forward for the third party. And then we've got the Hermit reversed in the middle of them both. A massive disconnect. It feels like the third person then going, don't want you anymore. There may be someone else around for them. But it feels like they're going to be quite stubborn in... It feels like at the moment they're making their minds up and realising that they're not suited and things aren't quite the way that they want them to be. It does feel like the King of Pentacles may well be another person. But there's a massive disconnect between them both. Which, then you'd think, well, okay, if they're disconnecting, then that's you two together then, isn't it? But because they've got the World reversed, are they going to be coming straight back to you? Maybe that's the point when they come back to you and you're like... got the safety chain on the door and you're not sure if you want to let him in or not, because life's been all right, actually. So I'm going to pull 3 cards. I want to know, after the Magician reversed, when they come presenting themselves to you because the third person's cut them off. The Emperor reversed, yeah. The Queen of Wands is your power, and the Hierophant card reversed. So this is your power, whether you're male or female, is the Queen of Wands. You attract, you don't chase. You're regaining your power and your control over your life again, your happiness. It feels like you're going to be in a really happy mindset, and boom, they're going to come in and start talking to you again and making moves on you again. Now the Emperor reversed is connected to the third person, so the only reason that they're going to be contacting you is because the third person's decided to cut ties with them. And then we've got the Hierophant card reversed, which is telling me that if you want a connection that's like a marriage, that's like a union, a lifelong connection, if you want that, can this person give that to you? And if this person could give that to you, would it be the type of union that you dream about? Because the Magician reversed is there. Be careful what you wish for. Because if you wish for a long-term connection with this person, you're going to get the type of connection that they're going to give you. If you wish for a committed, loving, cherishing union where two people are companions, lovers, friends, if you wish for that, the universe is going to deliver that. But the universe will decide who that person is. So that's what I have for you. I'm going to wrap you in a massive bubble of protection so your angels take you on your way. And thank you so much for being here with me today. If you've made it to this point and now part of my secret Purple Heart gang, I really appreciate you being here. I really do. It's Sunday here at the moment. It's quite cold at the moment and cloudy. We're meant to have some sunshine today. Rosie's sound asleep on my bed. She's a pretty little tuxedo cat. I hope you're doing well. I hope you have a lovely week. I hope you're having a lovely weekend. And I will see you soon.